Good morning, girls. Sit down, please. Myself, Sarita Goswami. May I know your names, please?
Ma'am, myself Niharika, Himachal.
Okay, Niharika. Tell me, how do you come to the school?
Ma'am, my dad dropped me to the school.
Why he drops you to the school?
Ma'am, because the house is very far away, so it's not possible for me to come alone, so he dropped me.
Okay, okay, it's very far.
Yes.
How about you, Akansha?
Ma'am, I come down.
You come by auto. Your house is also far off?
Yes, ma'am.
That's fine. Okay, let me give you some instructions regarding this task. You are candidate A and she is candidate B. First you will announce the topic. After the topic, candidate B is going to ask questions from you, and after she completes, I will ask you the question. Is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can announce your topic.
Ma'am, my topic is peer pressure.
Okay, your topic is peer pressure. Is it fine? Now we can start.
Yes, ma'am. Peer pressure is influence that a peer group observes or an individual exerts that encourages others to change their human behavior, attitude and values to conform to group norms. Basically, the term peer means friends, and the peer pressure refers to the pressure by friends. Peer becomes the most important influence on human behavior. Peer becomes an important influence on human behavior during adolescence, and peer pressure is also known as a hallmark to adolescent experience. So, and also it has both positive and negative aspects. Peer pressure, the peer conformity can be seen with respect to the taste, values, attitude, and change in the ideology of the people. And it has both negative and positive aspects. It has negative aspect, as we can see all the risk-taking activities that are done nowadays. It is done with in the company of peers. It is done in the company of peers. For example, we know that nowadays all the youth are attracted to the speeds. And we also know that speed thrills but kills. So one should need to use his own willpower so that he can stay away from these activities. So, and peer pressure also has a positive aspect, as the youngsters pressurize the youngsters, put pressure on their peers to do the positive activities like do well in the academic session or volunteering in charity purposes and things like that. And we see that the peer pressure, the peer declines as we enter to the adulthood.
Okay, candidate B, now you can ask questions from candidate A.
So Niharika, have you ever suffered from some kind of peer pressure? Yes, I have suffered it in the positive way. I mean, yes, my peer influenced me to. It had a positive effect on me, as my peer influenced me to do well in academics, to do well. It influenced me in the positive effect.
Any other question? Okay, just tell me some more negative peer pressure these days you are suffering.
Negative. There are many negative effects. Like we all know that nowadays all the youngsters they are engaged in the negative activities like drinking, smoking, and they they put pressure on their peers that you should try once you do. So it is a negative effect.
Okay, it is a negative. Okay, you talked about charity.
Yes.
So you go for charity?
Yes, ma'am. Like on our birthdays, or any event, on a very special event, we do charity. I mean,
Charity in what sense?
like to blind school. We go to the blind school, and on my birthday, I give sweets to the blind people, and also, ma'am, near our house, it is a developing area, so there are many people slum. There is a slum area, so like far away. So we go there and we give children the old clothes and
Very good, very good. So very good of you. Okay. Now, candidate B, you can announce your topic.
Well, my topic is we have democratic rights but not democratic values.
May I know your topic, please?
We have democratic rights but not democratic values.
Okay, you can start now.
So, as we all know, human beings are social animals and since time has brought many changes in a standard of living. We are made new to lead a good life, we are made new rules and regulations for us, and these are written in our constitution. In India, we have a democratic form of government which is of the people, for the people, and by the people. In democracy, people are the main power, and the failure and success of democracy depends upon people's consciousness, vigilance, and wisdom. So we have our constitution provides us some certain rights which are being violated by us only. For example, right to equality. We are having this right to equality, like no one should be discriminated, everyone is considered equal before this law. But it is being discriminated as casteism is being practiced in the society, as many female workers are getting less salary than the male workers. Then comes out to be our freedom of speech and expression. It is also being violated. It is having some certain limits, but it is being violated. As recently a show happened that was AIB Rose, and under this many great celebs, they violated this law. They humiliated many great celebs by saying bad words and abusing them. So this right of speech and expression is also being violated. Then comes out to be a right child. Then comes out to be a right against exploitation. Under this right, children should not. There should be child labor and human trafficking should be abolished. But in India, many children they are working for the basic necessities which they are not getting. And in fact, many programs are also being implemented by the government which are not able to affect these all these children. Then comes to be our main right, which is said to be the main sword of the people regarding that is right to constitutional remedies. Under this right, everyone has the right if a person's right is violated, he can go to the court and file a suit against that person if his right is violated. But it is also being violated by us, as we know, as if a person goes to the court and file a case, he is being bribed or being pressurized not to file the case. So, in conclusion, all this, I think we have the democratic rights, but not democratic values.
Not democratic. Okay, candidate A, you can ask questions from candidate B.
Counselor, do you think these rights, the people are aware of these rights?
Yes and no also. As because many people, as we all know, people in urban area, civilized area, they know about these rights. But what about the people in the backward areas, rural areas? They are not aware. So I think educational programs should be given so that they should also get aware of this.
Any more questions? Okay, you've talked about the rights, not the values. So here, one thing that comes to my mind right now is, have you heard about Khap Panchayat? Khap Panchayat. Okay, you have not heard about it. You have talked about child labor.
Yes, ma'am.
You said that it has been banned, but still we find. Why is it so?
Because basically the children which are engaged in work they are poor people. So they are not having that much money to get the basic necessities, and their parents also just leave them alone so that they could earn on themselves only.
See, government has done a lot. They are providing
But
free.
due to corruption, many politicians they took away the money, and poor people they are not able to get that benefit of that program.
Benefits of the program.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Right, so here comes the task one ends up, and now let's come to the second part of the task, and that is a problem solving task. I'll give you a problem, you will suggest some solution to me, and let's see if this solution can work. Both of you will discuss about this problem, and you can give me the solutions. Let me read it aloud for your sake. Most of the students in your school bring junk food for tiffin or eat junk food from the school canteen. You and your friend would like to start a campaign to promote healthy eating habits. Now you have to discuss it. So this is a very common problem. Read it for yourself, discuss it. Can you suggest something? You can read it aloud.
Most of the students in your class bring junk food for tiffin or eat junk food from the school canteen. You and your friend would like to start a campaign to promote healthy eating habits. Akanksha, don't you think this problem is very serious one?
Yeah. It is happening because students, they are not knowing the negative impacts of this. That's why
Yes.
it is happening.
So we need to do something. We need to take some measures so that students can be aware that they should not bring junk food and they should not eat much junk food.
As it is creating lots of obesity and making them lazy.
Yes.
So,
And did you see in the newspapers there are articles every day, there are articles, big articles coming on the junk food, on the disadvantage of the junk food, the aerated drinks the children
yeah,
are
I
drinking.
remember one thing. I saw in one campaign it was written that in the newspaper that if instead of phenyl you use the Coca-Cola to wash off your toilet, it would be better.
Yes.
So if that Coca-Cola is being compared to that phenyl, so it's gonna harm us also.
So we need to
We need to put up these facts in front of them.
yes, so that they should be aware and they should eat much less junk food. Less junk food. Yes.
Anything else? How would you convince them?
We'll tell them the facts that how much problem these junk food is.
Not by increasing the rates of canteen food, because if due to inflation they will not buy that things.
No, not that also, but still we should tell them the effects that they will suffer from. So they'll understand that they'll eat much less.
In fact, despite of knowing the fact, we are also eating them.
Then how you are going to make your campaign successful?
We should break the main source.
What source? Are you
In a
talking
sense
about
of-
canteen?
Yes,
We should rise up the prices of canteen so that they might.
Or canteen should be closed. I mean, weekly it should be open, like
Yeah.
on Saturdays, on Saturdays, or on Fridays, on Wednesdays. Means only 2 days a week. So that
Do you
is
think this will work?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
It will work. Okay. Don't you think that you can have some celebrity to motivate them? You can invite them for talks, or sportsmen.
Yes, sportsmen can.
Yes, sportsmen can help. So you should invite these kind of people so that your campaign is successful.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh? Anything else? Okay, thank you girls. And our task is over. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am.